You've worked alongside a lot of different actors like Samuel L. Jackson, and you talk about people who inspire you. Who's inspired you the most through your acting and voice acting career?
That's a good question. I used to say, people said, "Oh, who's your favorite actor?" I would say Bugs Bunny. And to a certain degree, it was true. Just from a range perspective. But of course, Bugs Bunny is not an actor. Bugs Bunny is an amalgamation of one man's vocal skills and another 100 people's artistic skills. As far as actual actors, who are, again, their performances are also sort of an amalgamation of other people. It's like if there wasn't somebody doing the lighting, Sidney Poitier wouldn't look so good. But the people that I'm inspired by are the people who, have a broad range. Tom Hanks is definitely somebody that I really, really love, just because he's got the ability to really do amazing drama, but at the same time, he can sort of play himself too, for comic purposes if need be. Like when he does SNL, he's funny. He's actually Sidney Poitier, Tom Hanks. Who else? And a lot of the voice actors that I work with every day. D. Bradley Baker, Billy West, David Herman, just people. They're the ones that actually challenge me even more than the movie star actors. Just because being up close, you see what they're doing, and the degree of difficulty is much clearer. Because you're in the room, you're just like, oh my God, I'm standing next to you and I don't know how you did that. It's like close-up magic, like David Blaine, like he's standing right in front of me and he's levitating, so that would be the answer to that.
What was it like working on a Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, and how, were the experiences for that?
Oh, Foster's was great. I mean, it was Craig McCracken and Lauren Faust, who were just insanely creative, incredibly nice people, and it was a great, great cast. I mean, Gray Delisle, Tom Kenny, Candy Milo, it's weird. What's that? Yeah, Candy did cheese. So funny. Because nobody in the world talks more than Candy. And she kept getting these characters that didn't talk. But we had a lot of fun. Again, I don't know if part of that was a show that we got to do for a while, like 4 or 5 seasons. And you get to really, find a rhythm with people. And it was also just a great fun show, something you could show your kids, but it also wasn't like dumb and obvious, like a lot of the things that are specifically aimed towards children can be. It was a blast. It was a blast. Oh, she's in the back, she hasn't asked a question. Other gauntlet. You have a mate.
I was wondering how you got started in the whole acting and voice acting world.
I got started acting by doing a play in 8th grade. My school was doing a production of The Phantom Tollbooth, and it was one of my favorite books. And so I auditioned because I liked the book. And the experience of performing was just otherworldly for me. It was such an amazing feeling that I've never looked back. Been performing ever since. Voice acting, I don't know, it's weird. I've had a lot of different starts. My very first professional job as an actor was actually a voice job when I was in high school doing the Mr. T cartoon. Again, not quality, but people were very nice. And it got me sort of started, although I didn't really think of it as a show business job. It was just my summer job for 3 summers. And then after college, I came back to LA after doing plays through high school and college and decided to pursue it professionally. Primarily on camera. Although, you know, when you're a perspiring actor, you do whatever it is you can do to be acting. You know, whether it's bad community theater, which I have a tape of a show that I have, it's now 28 years, I've never played the tape. Because I know how bad it is. What else? Oh, and then once I was hired on Mad TV, we began to do the Corky Quakenbush claymation pieces. And that was really my first real voiceover experience, you know, doing voices for those. And it sort of helped prepare me for a little later when I would start auditioning for actual good cartoons. Well, no, not as opposed to Mr. T, not opposed to the claymation stuff. That stuff was really unique, and we got to do multiple characters, and you know, all that stuff.
Have there been any book to movie adaptations that have just pissed you off, and you're like, why the hell did they do that?
Book to movie adaptations. I don't know. Although there almost was one that had me petrified. After the first season of Samurai Jack, the show, you know, made a big impact. So big, in fact, that they optioned the rights for a live-action Samurai Jack movie to be directed by Brett Ratner.
Oh my God.
Wow.
And Gendy was hired to write a treatment of it, and thankfully that never. Somebody somewhere like took the lotus leaf out of their mouth and woke up. I'm like, what? Why would we make a cartoon? Make a live-action movie of a cartoon? Oh, hello, child. Have I been cursing while that child's been here? Looks like he was asleep. Did I answer your question? Okay, good.
I guess we're still on the topic of Samurai Jack. What was your favorite episode of the series?
Maybe the Mad Jack episode, because it was all about me. I got to play 2 characters, and I actually finally got to like have some emotion. No, my favorite is probably the first, just because it's so good. I mean, where else are you going to find American animation with 10 minutes of non-dialogue? Never. It's funny because I used to say 10 minutes of silence, but it wasn't silent. The music and the sound that they used in that show were as much a part of the show, episode to episode, as the drawing and the voices, certainly, probably much more so. Yeah, it was just a work of art. Anybody else?
Dangerous. Would you like to sing again in Futurama?
Well, most of the musical episodes are run by Ken Keeler, who has got a very advanced degree in some kind of mathematics that I can't probably pronounce. So Ken doesn't write simple music. And Ken will like, well, okay, this is it's Quantine, and you're like, what? It's a medieval form of song. I'm like, what? They're always great, but they're always a lot of work because he's very exacting and he has a very specific idea. It's like, no, it's another quarter step higher. And I mean, most cartoon music, you do in like 10 minutes after you record the rest of the episode. Oh, sorry guys, I forgot we have a song. You know, all right, do we get it? Okay, good. Did you say all the words? Great. But you know, the Futurama, like the entire show, is held to a higher standard. But yes, how Hermes requisitioned his groove back is one of my favorite episodes. Oh wait, behind you.
You just said how you basically had a video that you've never watched. Has there ever been in your whole career something that you look back and you're like, oh, why did I do that?
Oh yeah, lots.
Why the frack did that happen?
Oh yeah, no.
Can I get one?
It's funny because people will come up to me and say, "Oh my God, I love your work. I've watched everything you've ever done." I'm like, "No, you haven't." Because the two statements are mutually exclusive. If you love my work, you definitely haven't watched everything I've done. Because we've all worked on, the Mr. T cartoon is horrible. We were directed badly, we were bad, the writing was bad, and the animation is bad. So, you can say you like it, but don't say it's good. What else? Is there anything else that was really not good? I don't know. The problem is a lot of the stuff, even the bad stuff, you can have fun doing if you're working with good people. Like I did an episode of Clifford the Big Red Dog, and I was working with Grey Delisle and Cree Summer and, just, who else? And I think E.G. Daly was on there. Just like amazing, amazing people. The work was fantastic for 4-year-olds. But I ain't gonna go watch it. But I can't say that was a horrible experience because I had a great time. I got paid to hang out with my friends and make dog sounds.